Hello. Thanks for joining us again on the channel. I've always been curious about this one, and now that a friend picked one up, we can finally talk about it. His experience, start to finish. Quick note before we begin. There's a discount link in the description and the top comment if you want to check it out. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer, having recently crossed the 100-mile mark, is absolutely thrilled with their new electric scooter. For someone without a car, this personal vehicle has been a game changer, providing an incredible amount of freedom and turning long walks into enjoyable, swift journeys. Our reviewer was immediately impressed by the build quality, describing this e-scooter as being constructed like an absolute tank. It feels incredibly solid and well-designed, suggesting it comes from a manufacturer with deep experience in building personal transport vehicles. While it lacks a suspension system, which means you'll feel larger bumps, the wide, air-filled tires do an excellent job of absorbing most of the roughness from the road. For a first-time owner, this actually helps in learning how the scooter interacts with different terrains. The performance in daily use is where this machine truly shines. It has significantly cut down our client's commute time, and the range is impressive, though it naturally varies depending on the speed. At a more moderate pace, the battery life is excellent, while traveling at its top speed will still get you quite far. The braking system is a standout feature, combining powerful dual-disc brakes with a regenerative system that helps slow the scooter down smoothly just by releasing the throttle. This provides a great sense of confidence and control, crucial for navigating unpredictable paths. Despite its sturdy construction, it remains practical for daily life. The folding mechanism is considered one of the best available, feeling rock solid when locked but easy to operate, which makes carrying it up a flight of stairs manageable. Finally, our reviewer strongly advises any new owner to prioritize safety. A high-quality U-lock is essential for security when leaving it unattended, and a comfortable, well-fitted helmet is an absolute must from day one. Overall, this scooter is a top-tier choice that delivers an outstanding balance of performance, build quality, and practicality.
Cool. Let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer, who describes himself as a larger individual and new to the world of personal electric vehicles, was looking for a practical solution to rising gas prices. His daily commute involves navigating less than ideal sidewalks and uneven terrain before reaching smoother paths, so a sturdy and capable machine was a must. His initial experience with a different, less powerful model was disappointing. It simply couldn't handle his weight or the demands of his route, particularly when it came to inclines. After some research, he decided to try this electric scooter and found the upgrade to be substantial. From the start, the build quality felt superior, giving off a solid and well-constructed impression. Our reviewer noted that even without a dedicated suspension system, the ride is remarkably comfortable, largely thanks to its wider-than-average tires, a spacious deck with plenty of footroom, and broad handlebars that inspire confidence. The most significant improvement for him was the power. Where his previous scooter would stall out on hills, this one tackles steep inclines with impressive determination. While there is a slight slowdown, it consistently makes it to the top without issue. He was also pleased to find that his weight had little effect on the scooter's ability to maintain speed or on its overall range, easily covering long distances with plenty of stops and hills on a single charge. The design also earned praise for its modern aesthetic and a distinctive headlight that gives it more personality than other models. For this client, the switch was a huge success, and he considers this scooter the perfect, powerful ride he was looking for.
All right, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer initially found it tough to discover an appealing option without gravitating towards a particular brand they were familiar with. Ultimately, they opted for this specific scooter model, even before getting a chance to properly ride it due to persistent bad weather. Right out of the box, our reviewer was impressed. The disc brakes in particular stood out as solid and correctly implemented, a definite improvement compared to a previous, more expensive model from the same manufacturer, which had turned out to be quite the nightmare. This new scooter felt robust and well built, giving the client a strong sense of its sturdy construction and good value. However, the experience wasn't entirely smooth. A persistent complaint from this user has been the brand's customer service, noting that email inquiries often result in unhelpful circular responses, especially regarding technical issues like a main power cable. More directly related to this new ride, there was an initial struggle to connect it to its accompanying mobile application and register it. The app consistently detected the scooter but repeatedly failed to bind, often suggesting the user might have moved too far away. Frustrated, our reviewer found a clever workaround. They simply used a phone's camera to scan the scooter's identification sticker and manually copied the details into the app, which finally allowed registration to complete. Despite these minor hiccups and acknowledging that this scooter is noticeably heavier than a previous, lighter model they owned, it's still manageable. After finally getting a few dry days, this client put the scooter through its paces. It's described as an all-right ride, generally enjoyable for getting around. The main caveat, however, is its performance on less than ideal urban terrain. For those navigating cities with rough roads and uneven sidewalks, the ride can be quite bumpy. Our reviewer expressed apprehension about hitting obstacles at higher speeds.
That's it for this one. If you found this helpful, tap that like button and subscribe for more. Got thoughts? Questions? Let's talk in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.